Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Miss the Pandaria Classic Blind. We've got some blacksmithing to do, but first, inventory. It is just a mess. Some things in here I want to get rid of. That's gonna be great. Let's look at all the different looks for the things. Here's a belt. Kind of goes with the current belt we have, but this belt that we got some elsewhere is just better. So it has some hit, but I guess it's our old belt. It's soulbound. It has this gem in it. This is what it looked like before we upgraded to a different belt. Here's a leather. What? There's a leather belt, which also makes part of the torso invisible. Fascinating. Mill wrists. Never can see what the wrist armor looks like. Gloves are too large. What else we got here? Some mail legs. We got one-handed mace. Very chunky. Already have that look. Leather helmet. Got a shield here. Not as good as his other shields. Necklace. Trillium. Here's a two-headed staff. Looking pretty fancy. And we do not have this appearance. So I'd like to have that. Okay. And we still are technically wielding our other weapon here too. Yep. Also counts as a two-handed thing. So we could technically have a staff. Maybe a polearm. Anything counts as two-handed now, looks like. Here's a two-handed axe. We have the look of that. There's a wand. Can't get the looks of wands. This crazy belt situation is really looking weird. Okay. It is a trinket. There's more wrists we can't really look at. Dagger. Have that. A ring. And a leather helmet we also can't have. Okay.
Good day to you.
Sell some stuff here. Got a soulbound worse belt. Terran historical parchments. Working scholars with highly interested in these files. Didn't see where we could actually use these, so I don't think that's actually true. If we need more tattered parchments, we just get them from somewhere. Sell those. There's some milk. Keeping our moats. Some gray velvet. Keeping a kyperite. Sell some greens. Mail. Skewers. Keep the cloth. Soulbound trinket. That. Is that 91 bone fragments? My goodness. That's quite a few. Got some swirling mist. Ghost iron. 90 gold for this fragment of dread. Fancy. Some greens. Noodles. Greens. Other shield. Old necklace. Or the same kind of necklaces we currently have. Neither of which have a visual, so it doesn't matter which one we keep. Trillium, Crocolisk. Some tears, we'll sell that. Soulbound staff, we just soulbound ourselves. This worse ring. Two-handed axe. Liquid shadow. Gray. Nine. This. Trinket. Green. Dagger. Intellect ring. White trillium. Some more cloth. Stone heart. Ghost iron. Shiny carapace. Sell some scallions. This. Some turtle shells. Turtle meat. Another piece here.
Off and away.
And we're keeping the moats and the kyperite and some cloth, I guess. Trillium, ghost iron. We got a lot of cloth here. So in total, not a huge amount of things we're actually going to be selling here, but that's fine. Sold some stuff here. A new brew for the Brew of the Month Club. I completed all these, but there's a few more days of stuff. Throw that. Here's a carrot. Okay. We could keep some of these food items for cooking stuff, but it's a problem for later. Here's a carrot. Some in here. It's a bit low. It's a bit perfect. Crocolisk for 22 gold each. My goodness. Piece. Bit of money for that. Here's scallion. Some witch berries. Yeah, some turtle meat. There you go. Alright. And now, it's time for some blacksmithing. Look at our blacksmithing stuff here. Filtered by has skill up. Got some green stuff. More difficult stuff. Ghost iron and all that. What we really want is to make these Masterwork Spirit Blade Decimators. 5 levels up each for these, which is pretty cool. Do worry, we're going to get to a position where we actually need to only be able to make this. We want 2 of these at least. So we need our spirits. We got the cuprite. We got some more in the bank. Some ghost iron bars. Make those easily enough. We can definitely make these happen.
Good day to you.
Some stuff. We should already have the ghost iron bars here. Take out these for later. All of our kyperite. Got this trillium we are really currently using. And put all the fabric away. Or get some more moats out. Got a lot of moats. Okay. We got enough of those. Got enough of those.
Safe travels.
Got enough of those. Perfect. Let's go make some Masterwork Spirit Blade Decimators. It's a Spirit Blade 2-handed axe. That's perfectly fine. Level 463. It's better than our 450 and 433 stuff. Also, this just has agility. This has all the strength. I could definitely work with that. Let us do this. Oh, you make the spirits of harmony. These are just the modes of harmony. Are we 1 short? Are we 1 mode of harmony short? Well, that's funny. Well, if that's gonna be the case, we have to go fight some stuff to get 1 mode of harmony. That's hilarious. Okay. Well, it has to be done. Neither the moats or the spirits are tradeables. Is it 10? Yep.
I can't use that item yet.
And all these other ones also require moats, spirits. That's concerning. 1 short. 1 short. Oh no. We're not going to get any moats of harmony out here. We also do want to go and purchase the other recipes. Because it depends if we're going to need Spirits of Harmony for that. Because if it does, we won't really be able to make much use of it. We can go and buy the recipes at least. See what our options are. Could use the Hearthstone, but then we'd have to fly back anyways. Okay. Legendary quest. Dungeon quests. Stuff out here. Okay. We'll do the next quest here until we get 1 mode of harmony. Also buy the other ones we need here. Okay. That's a plan. I guess that's also going to be the question. Will we be able to get... I mean, we can't purchase the recipes because we don't have 600 yet. That's also a problem. Hmm. Do we try to go... We try to get levels off of the ones we can still possibly get a level off of here? If we can get this to... I mean, currently it's 5 levels. If we get 5 levels, it might not be another 5 levels. So it might be smart to cheese out as many levels from the just Ghost Iron stuff as we possibly can. What do we have here? These needs spirits. These all need spirits. Some need spirits. Spirits for all the weapons here. Okay. Other than that, 12, 7, 12, 7, 5. Ghost Iron for that one. 7, 12, 7. Okay. I mean, if we... Is there a bank here? There's a bank here without an auction house. Okay. If we bring a bunch of additional resources, there might be an anvil here. Or whatever. They have whole smithing guys here and all that stuff, so you'd think maybe. Or is the auction house was for engineering guys only, but there's a bank, I think. There's things and stuff. Or something. Shrine of the 7 Stars. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Engineering supplies. Mechanical auctioneer. Yep. Very cool. But where are they? Chemical tailoring. Here's the other blacksmithing guys.
Great to meet you.
Train. We have everything they have.
Safe travels.
Mine supplies. Other working. Okay. Reflection. Over here, stuff over there. Let's talk to somebody about it. Mailbox. Teleports.
Oh, hello.
Second floor, right side is in the building. Okay, no.
May your days be
Other side.
joy.
Okay. Something. Something here. Change our stuff so we have enough hits and stuff once we're done with all this, probably. Okay.
Greetings.
We got all these bankers. Just make some. Ghost Iron. All of our moats, all of our kyberite. Got enough to buy that at least. We don't have enough to buy and make the rest of it though.
Farewell.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
You got my attention.
What's your
What's your name?
Okay. Fallen. That's kind of the forge, it's first aid stuff. So we can make some of the stuff here. This shall be fortune. Okay. Smelting. Ghost iron. Nope. Doesn't need level though. Ghost iron. Yep, we can make more ghost iron here. Perfect. Making money on this. This one's 2, this is 5. We haven't updated the price data, but it's close enough. Okay. If I want to make several of things that cost some bars, just gonna need some bars. We got all this ghost iron, so might as well make use of it, I suppose. I don't know if we're gonna do 173 though. That'd be a little bit excessive. We'll see how things go. Okay. Blacksmithing has skill up. Costs 5 ghost iron. Ghost forged bracers. Let's make some of these. Let's see what we can do. Ghost forged bracers of embodiment of the hero. 584. 585. It's still green. Still saying 5 currently. Ghost forged bracers of the undertow. We have some fancy ones here. Principal, curator, guardian, hero. I mean, all sorts of different kinds of bracers. Just whatever different kind of thing their extra stat is, I guess. Let's make it different kinds. Match up with the ghost iron, I guess. Not getting too many more levels, though. Here's 586. Good enough. Okay. Now we need more of these. It's 5 per. We still need probably to get 4 more levels. And then we need, it was 30 to make the weapons. To get to 600. Once we get 1 more moat, obviously. Let's look at all the different stats on these. 415. It's definitely a little bit worse. Possibly auctionable. Got spirit, intellect, and haste. This has strength damage, dodge, parry. Dodge, parry, hit, crit, dodge, mastery. Spirit, mastery. Crit, haste. Strength, stam, crit, haste. All the different kinds. Ghost forged bracers of the undertow, defender, embodiment, principal, guardian, preserver, defender, hero. Crit haste is hero. Well, then this is just significantly stronger. That's cool. I mean, much better than just 415 stuff though, so that's okay. Absolutely wild, we're just 1 moat short. Be able to make both these weapons. Pretty crazy. There's also the whole living steel situation. Not sure we really have. Also, exactly what the trillium is for. Check that out. We got the kite braid. If we make this stuff, we won't have the points for the kite braid, will we? I didn't do that. Didn't make the forge explode. Here's our trillium. We don't have a lot. We got black and white trillium. And nothing here that's like trillium. Ghost iron, pyrite, obsidian, titanium, titan steel, and just all the older and older things in here. Yeah. Again, much like we assumed with the living steel buckle in the first place, living steel itself could still be a different class thing here. Not even class, like something. Let's lower it again. Alright. Got enough bars? Maybe. Skill up. Costs 5. Hey, some more racers. It's gonna be great. Okay. Sentinel blues there. 587. Racers of the Avatar. It's all the different of those. Lots of different suffixes. A few more here. Let's see if we can get this to 590. That's the dream, at least. There's only a chance. We can't afford to take the chance with these. These are all green now, too. Oof. 588. There's a lot of bracers. Very cost effective. The Exemplar. Oh, goodness. Sentinel. $589. Almost there. Ish. In theory. Principal. Sentinel. They're just gonna vendor all the green ones here. They're definitely a lot lower. Only 384. 590. Alright. So we're gonna make these, and that is 30 bars. So let us smelt up to 30. We have 14. Okay. Should be good. If we make these, we don't have the kite rate to purchase the rest of the things we want. We wanted to get the belt buckle, I guess. And there was a chest and maybe 2 other things. We need like 80. And this is gonna cost some too. This one also cost 80 total or something. Kite right. Skill up. These are still green. Okay. I mean 80 kite right for this. Either 60 or 80 kite right to purchase things. We need like 160 kite right. Go buy some more of those. Sell off the blues. Dump our back. Get the 1 more moat. Exactly how long it's going to take us to get 1 moat is also going to be a question here, but we will see. Then we need to also get some gems and enchants and stuff, but depends how things are going. Do an auction house. And just a regular store also. The ghost iron, we only needed 30 ghost iron, but that's fine. Look at all these bracers. All the ghost iron did pay off. Everything works out. Everything works out. Yeah, auction value for the green ones here is not much, in theory.
Would you like to
or
purchase
at all,
something?
ever. Okay.
Alrighty then.
And how is the quote-unquote tank set racers looking? 429? Still better than these. 365 strength. Yep. Kind of doubtful it's gonna be worth too much, but everybody wants them. We got them. 390? Really? Of the Undertow? This is of the Undertow. Defender? 3,000 gold. Uh-huh, right. Totally legitimate price. If anybody wants to buy it, go nuts. 90... 3,800. Yeah, a couple of different people selling it. I mean, if people have more money than sense, I'm not gonna complain about it. No sellers at all for these. Let's go for 400 gold. Or maybe it's super fancy and people really like it. Let's go 500. And 500 for this one. We got some optimistic auctions in here. Seems legit. Seems legit. Okay. Now we need some Kyperite. Shopping. Spectral Blossom, Healing Potion, one fish. Where's some of these lower level things? Let's go for Kyperite. There's Kyperite and Kyperite fragments. Let's take the regular Kyperite, thanks. Okay. Quantity I would like to purchase. We have 124, we want like 160 something. Realistically, we want 36 more. That should be fine. 174 gold? Yep. Okay. I also want to look into living steel. There's living steel. This is a weapon chain, gauntlets, breastplates. This is living steel stuff here. At making it. There's living steel. It's all green. Fancy. It's expensive too. It's the belt. Living steel belt buckle. 1600, really. This seems higher than it used to be. What about... what's going on with Trillium? Like Trillium. Nice Trillium Sniper. Trillium Bar. So Trillium Bar is a thing. We just don't have the Trillium option. Or Living Steel. Fascinating. Let's just hear the smelting. Search for Trillium. Yep, don't have that. Not that we could make very many anyways, but still. That. That's 160. I mean, we're here now. We can just make these, put some stuff on them. The option exists. Masterwork, Spirit Blade Decimators. Doesn't say anything about being unique or anything, so we should be able to use 2 of these. Potential value of this, a lot. That's all the spirits, but we still don't have the last moat we need, so. Let's go get that. I also have a few other pieces we need to look at for other sets too, but once we make these, I'm going to want something else here. I need to want a weapon enchant. What do we want? Something fancy. Piece of parry, health stuff. Permanently enchant melee weapon is suddenly increase your strength or agility by 1650. So that is this one, 1650. It's 110 power. Previously we were using Landslide. Increased attack power by 1000. This is increased strength or agility by 1650. Highest stat, which is going to be strength. I think we're at the point here when we make these weapons that this is going to be worth it. Because there's really not too many other weapon options that we've seen. So buy 2 of these. Not 23, just 2. 2 is fine. Dancing Steel. Alright. That's gonna be great. Okay. Take those. There. Trillium. Don't know what to do with, apparently. Could be in some other reputation or something. Entirely possible. Okay. Let's get back out there. do quest until we get one singular mote of harmony. Then we'll be laughing. Okay. Fly back over there. It's basically using all the resources we've gained the entire expansion here, essentially. Pretty wild. Got our Kyprite ready. Yep. Okay. Very good. Straight for these guys. Just need to, like, fight some stuff. Get one thing. Look at this guy. He's having a good time. Okay. There's there. Quests, dungeons. Alright. All the way across the Valley of the Four Winds. Back to the Dread Wastes. Okay. Also, no other quests currently. All our quests from other places. Get back to all that at some point. In theory. So working on more of our stuff here. Professions. Let's work for them. We finished mining completely. And archaeology. Still need to go do fishing and cooking. And there's also the fishing and cooking and farming daily stuff. Get all that up. See the whole thing. Yeah, we don't have living steel or trillium smelting. Living steel I could see having a different component in a different profession. But trillium really looks like it's just gonna be basic stuff here. Keep an eye out for it, I suppose. Or not. Also an option. Okay. Ghost iron. I mean, even if we had the ability to do it, we have almost no trillium. It's pretty wild out here. Anyways. Let's get back to Blacksmith. Get our one mote somewhere. Probably be easiest just going around fighting stuff until we just get it. Would be an option. We could also just make progress by actually going and doing stuff. Also, these squares are definitely a look. These have more of a fade or something. I don't know. That's just how corrupted and shy it is. Obviously. Obviously. Okay. 590. We're also still assuming it's going to give us 5 and then another 5. But I guess we could have made 1. That would show if it's going to give us 5 and 5. It's going to actually Blacksmith and stuff here. It's got a store. There's stuff happening over here. It looks like an anvil. Let's go make this. I'll make 1. Save both of them for when we actually have both of them. See if we actually get to 600. Masterwork. Spirit Blade. Decimator. Yep, and the next one we'll get 5. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's do some stuff, get 1 mote. That's gonna be great. What would you have me do? What's next? A gambling problem. If this war is to be won, we cannot afford to leave anything unchecked, outsider. There is a disturbance along the coast that needs to be investigated. Since there is not our kind and are of no value to us, however, their supplies could prove very valuable. If there's anything of use there, we must get it before the Empress. Speak with Dekmos area, Soggy's Gamble in Dread Wastes.
We are done.
Now we're heading that way. Cool.
I am called to serve.
And secure the Bloodseeker.
Leave me now.
Our efforts to secure the Shallows before Zamves have paid off. We spot another Paragon buried in amber, hidden in waters to the southwest. Adding another Paragon to our numbers is vital. Another champion from ages past could turn the tide in our favor. I would go immediately, but unfortunately I'm needed here. Since you are already Awakener, you can carry out this task in my stead. Awaken Skier the Bloodseeker in the underwater cave.
The cycle will be
Underwater cave.
disturbed.
We're not too worried about getting more reputation here right now.
Empress
I
might
can do all the dailies.
something of value.
That would just get us... Reigns of a Scorpion. Tabard. Kind of irrelevant to have the Tabard. We're already exalted. It's more of a cosmetic than a gaining reputation kind of thing. We have all the stuff that costs thousands of valor points, which we can't make any use of. And there's stuff here. So we wanted to get... Roughly need the spike or the weapon chain. Wanted to get the belt buckle. And then... Mastery breastplate. And gauntlets. Not the intellect ones, though. Parry mastery, dodge mastery. Take the crit. So you need... Looks like it's only 3, so it's only 60 kyprite. That's alright.
Preserve the cycle.
I always just sell the kyprite if we really need to. So heading down here, pick up all their quests, and also in an underwater cave to the southwest. There's a cave over here. Well, that's really underwater. It's towards Zambes, so you think it would be in the briny muck, perhaps. We'll see. Some more kyprite. It's also worth a decent bit, too, so. That alone is a reason to mine it. No, how could you do this to me? Stop whispering. Rude. Take your wrist wraps and your kyprite. 3 more. Okay. In terms of money, we're also doing decent. Even after those purchases, we got 20,000 gold still. Can't really complain. And if any of those blue things that we made sell, that'd be some more money. Not counting on it, though. Here we are. This is Deck Boss. Ari.
Patience.
Want to be part of Soggy's crew? You're gonna start at the bottom like everyone else.
Goodbye.
So the bugs have taken an interest in us, have they? Well, if they want something from us, they'll have to come and earn it themselves. You work for what you get here. That means you too.
Stay focused.
Asu's breath. Here to help, are ya? Well, first things first. Amy rummages through her pockets for a moment before producing a small vial of glowing blue fluid. Here it is. Asu's breath. Ham's own formula. Well, you thought I'd send you out to sea without a means of breathing. You need deckhands, not corpses. Down the hatch with it, green. This will give you a fighting chance out there on the shelf. Drink the potion of Asu's breath.
Keep the peace.
Drink up, Erickson. See that vial empty before you so much as dip a toe into the sea. Definitely we do have other underwater breathing options. Like this hydrocane. Obviously that's not going to be too effective. Smells like seaweed and hot garbage. Fantastic. There you go. Tastes like seaweed and hot garbage, doesn't it? Also smells like it.
Hello.
You'll thank me later.
May your deeds live on in story.
Fresh pots, and you ought to know.
Keep the peace.
We got a load of empty crab pots out there that need fresh bait. Now we could pull them up one at a time and bait them up here in comfort. Nice chair to sit on, maybe a hot cup of tea to keep you warm. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Never gonna happen. Head to Lonesome Cove, immediately southwest, and bait those pots with 2 chunks of fresh sea monarch. By fresh, I mean killed right there in the water. Well, by pots, I mean traps. If you want to be part of this crew, you'd better learn the lingo. Fight some stuff. Put some stuff.
Goodbye.
I don't know.
Stay focused.
You know what happens to the bait in those pots? Otters, that's what happened. They prefer fresh clams, but they'll pick our crab traps clean if they're hungry enough. The otters in Lonesome Cove are protected by law, and we run a legitimate operation here. So much that I'd love to chum those little rats and call it a day. We just make sure they aren't hungry enough to raid the crab pots. Trust them a few clams to keep them busy while you're out there. Bags of clams to feed 8 cold whisker otters.
May your deeds live on
Here's
in
our bag of
story.
clams. Amazing. Okay. We're getting some reputation with the anglers. see what we have here. Here comes crew of the Misthopper. Basic fishing rod, foods, fishing stuff. Yep. Some loot.
Take your time.
Got repairs,
Enjoy.
and some basic supplies. There's a deckhand. What else we got here? Deckhand, Misthopper, hopping through the mist. Deckhand, deckhand, deckhand. Here it is. Sand, the Sea Calmer, Innkeeper.
Tell me of your travels.
Foods and stuff.
Travel
Okay.
safe.
It's freaking out the big shark. Fair. Captain Soggy. Sit down.
You are most welcome.
Don't mind those two idiots outside. They're caught up in some fad called sharking. I wager they feel pretty dumb about that picture in a couple months.
Slow down. Life is
As if they're posing for the picture or something.
Slow down.
Thanks to the small fortune we made last season, I was able to mail order this fancy new camera.
White Tiger watch over you.
Fancy camera. It is fancy. The amount that it's bobbing up and down would be a question. There he is. Oh, amazing. Anybody else on here? Some deckhands, Flightmaster, and Steelmaster. Okay. I'll go in the same direction here. Southwest. It's a fishing rack. Creepy, ain't they? Never seen them before, but I've been pulling them up all day. That's probably fine.
What do you need?
What will the sea bring us today?
Enough of that.
Terrifying things like that, apparently. Okay. It's in the water. Or something. Shelf of Massive. Okay. There's some trillium down there. Over there. Some currents. This is breath. Water breathing increased seafloor movement speed by 8%. You're on the seafloor. Look at that. Rock. Shell. Snap claw. Actually, what we need, some crab meat. We need crabs, not crab meat. I'll actually put stuff in the pots. Huh. There's the pots. There's more pots. Ghost iron. This thing's spinning around us here. One of our effects. Okay. What is ore to mine? I found a mode in here. There's a thresher. It's generally slower. Works on the water on this. It's only seafloor movement speed. Okay. More of these, more of these. Thresher. Sea monarchs. They look like sea monarchs. These are all crabs. Here's a boat. Wreck of the Misthopper. Look at that. Okay. Lonesome Cove. See, this is Shelf of Mazu. We need Lonesome Cove. Or something like that. We also need to find where this other guy's at. An underwater cave, they said. This is the briny muck. There's the manipulator again. immediately obvious underwater caves here. And does the cave start underwater? Also a question. It's a pot. Crabs. Oars. Got a skeleton there. Cool. Okay. Back in the briny muck. Looking for caves. There's this cave here. I don't think that's gonna be it. It's not very underwater. In the waters to the southwest. The underwater cave. Before Zambes. Somewhere between Zambes and something. Maybe. Large scale shallows. Some other guys here. Some dead remoras. Any underwater caves? I'm immediately seeing any. There's definitely not very much information about stuff on the map that's underwater. This looks like an underwater cave. Or something. Let's go with that. Or a giant clam. Or something. Could be anything, really. That's looking good. Alright, we'll go for that. Muck Scale Grotto. Okay. We got some Muck Scale guys. Ancient Amber Chunk. Spin, 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 spin. And deal with these guys. Okay. Wake up! Let's get the Bloodseeker. Aye.
You will prove useful.
The Bloodseeker has returned. Say we need less talking and more fighting. Yes, clicks out as the council command. Skier hears, Skier obeys. Here's the Emperor's. Check zeros, let her empire fall into chaos. This must address, but first, I must regain my strength.
Yes, Wakener.
The hunger. They said it would be fierce, but I didn't expect anything like this. It's strange to feel so weak.
Preserve the
In order to survive, you must fight. Strange
kill
appetite.
swiftly.
Food, I must have food. My time, the meat of the starfish, but not only strength, but also clarity of mind. This is what I must eat. Bring this to me from the nearby shallows. How much longer I will devour you instead. 12 starfish meat.
For the galaxy.
Fine dining. In my living years, I was the greatest warrior of the swarm. Help me regain my strength, and I shall show you. So the salt sea nearby, where you can find the sea, you will find briny clackers. Bring me their tails, I will feast upon their flesh.
You are
And a blight to light.
expendable.
A warrior is not ready for battle until he tastes the blood of his enemies. Still too weak to hunt, so he must go in my stead. Only the blood from the fiercest predators will do, some of the presence in the waters outside this cave. Bring this to me, then perhaps you shall see why they call me the Bloodseeker. 100 volatile blood from dread remorse.
Preserve the cycle.
Oh. This wants to eat everything out in the ocean. Convenient for him. We're literally right here at the ocean. It's gonna be great. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. And if we can get a moat, that would also be good. Obviously. It's a dream at this point. Where's the starfish? Oh. 9. And starfish. Amazing. Oh. Okay. This'll work. What affects the spinning around? Blade
That
turn?
ability isn't ready yet.
Those are the stacks of things. Okay. Let's see. Ultra, you granted water breathing increases swim speed while in the shallows here. Good. All these different water breathing effects. There's so many different things. Sister Cram. There's Remora. Also need that. Some blood. Delicious, delicious blood. Cool.
Not ready yet.
And flanker. That worked. This part over here is not part of there, so we don't get the water breathing effect currently.
I need a target.
It's fine.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Briny clackers. That was a crab. That's a clacker. Not the crabs that we need. Let's head back this direction. And now we have the water breathing again. Just kind of in the area. And there's some crabs. Here's our Remora. Okay. Subsistence. Whatever that is, stop it. There's some blood. Some crab. This seems to be the one that's dropping most of the blood in. Make use of that.
Not ready yet. I can't do
That's
that.
what that's doing. It's probably fine. Blood. Grab. 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 Remora. Come. It's more over this way too. Let's go find more starfish. There's one. There's some more starfish in this part. It's more in the shallow portion, I suppose. That's fine. Oh. More says hello. Hello. Healing effects reduce. This is his. I don't know. This is fine. Blood. There's a starfish. This guy. Keep the shop going. That's also good. Look at all the starfish over here. Quite a few. Okay. Some meats. I feel like I have no clacker tails yet. Inconvenient. I need a lot more blood. More opportunities. Trying to get a move here. That's a dream. There's a tail. Okay. And we need to find some otters somewhere else. That's for a different thing. Okay. Working. It's working.
I need to target something first.
This one. Starfish. I also have enough starfish. We're done with that part at least. These Denver Morris. Nice. He's biting me. Not too much. Okay. The muck scale guys over here. Don't have to really worry about that. They exist. Tail. There are all these guys. And you. Heal. Okay. Some cloth. That. Some of this. Some of that. Remora. Miss. 8,000 shell damage per second. Eh. We've dealt with worse. Half the blood and half the tail so far. So we're getting there. More or less. Yeah. And a heal. And reset. Oh. There's a tail. I'm specifically not going to aggro you, but it's fine. Okay. Get in there. More or less.
I need a target.
It's a tail. Two more tails. A bit more blood. Underwater. It's all good. I still have not been figuring out or keeping track of when we actually get the moats. It's all fine. Whatever it is we're doing. Where are you at? 8,000 damage, 8,000 damage. Fine. That's fine. Mine. It's kind of hanging out here. Doing something. Clearly.
Can't do that yet.
That one. This. That. And this. The yelling. Just over here. Let's stop them. There's the moat. That's what we needed. Alright. Finish this up. This Paragon back to base. And we'll be done with this part of things. Care pass. Huh. Okay. More crab meat. Exactly what we're going for. One more time. One more time. That ain't it.
I need a target.
Not tail. Is there more over there? Get above the water.
I'm out of range.
Let's dive back down here. Stop that. Spin. And this is gonna keep going too. Okay. More blood. Okay. You wanna come over here and get into this mess. It's your prerogative. How much blood you got? Take your blood. That's the plan. That's enough of everything. There you go. To the underwater cave. Just about seen here. Further this way. Further this way. Maybe? have to find the underwater cave again. Go out this way. Then you go into the cave. There it is. Okay. That'll work. It's kind of hard to see into the water. Also, there's like plants in the way, so. There we go. So I have some of these guys in here being a nuisance. Big jumps. Just in here fighting everybody.
There is much to be done.
Here are these guys. Alright. The juice of the starfish will clear my mind. Surprisingly meaty starfish meat.
For the class.
Yes, give it here. Well done, Wakener. There you go.
Kill swiftly.
Much work to do. The sooner I can fight, the sooner I can return to the council. Clackertail. Plump juicy meat has a slightly salty taste.
You are
Excellent.
expendable.
Will give me the strength to vanquish my foes.
Preserve the sight.
Drink the blood of your enemies, you require their strength. Burning with rage, this fish blood. Yes, this will do.
For the Claxi.
Oh, the errors we had here. Wild. Crazy. Interface add-on. Callback handler. Error. Wild. The scent of blood. I'm afraid that I wet my hands with Sark blood while you were away. I'm sorry, but I could not help myself. Now some attack me, pitiful. They think to take vengeance for their fallen. They come to challenge me. I who have won 100 wars. I who stood alone against thousands and still shout for my enemies to come. No, these Sark will crumple before me like paper before the flame. I shall show you my might, Wakener. Fight alongside me and see. Here they come. 12 of these guys. These guys are nothing.
Not ready yet.
They're just coming in here with their guys with 100,000 health. Foolish. How terribly foolish. Just give me a second, I'm gonna go mine some ghost iron. Since this battle is so easy for us. Obviously.
I'm out of range.
Right.
That isn't ready.
You have 12 guys come in. And then the boss, by the looks of things. That'd be good. Alright.
Too far away.
Ah, yes, Wakener. Does the scent of blood fill you with new strength? Here come some more guys. Spin. Fools cannot stand before the Bloodseeker.
I need a target.
They're trying. They're failing. They're trying.
Speak.
Only the strongest survive.
You
That's
are
clearly not these guys.
expendable.
I'm expendable. Blah, blah, blah. Just a bit longer, Wakener. They're on their last legs. Yes, keep on coming into the fight one at a time. I'm sure it's going to work out great for you.
I need a target. I'm out of range.
Next.
I can't do that yet.
Basic guys here. Alright. Let's go see what it else. Swarmborn, filthy muck eaters, you defile our grotto, you will not escape. Oh, this guy. Eh. Lightning bolt. No. I send more guys in here.
Not ready yet.
Stormcloud I'm going. There you go. Well done, Awakener. I'll stay a while longer to quench my blade's thirst until the others of my return, but I believe my swift wings will bear me to Claxivest before you. We'll see. We will see. Did I not say my wings were swift? You move so slowly, Awakener. We're not back at Claxivest yet, guy. Okay. Let's get back there. Make our stuff. It's gonna be great. Scent of blood. Or not. All sorts of different effects that they give out. It's pretty neat. Let's get out of the water. I'm gonna go to the water for the other thing here, but that's later. To Claxivest. Alright. Our stuff. See if we can make any of these things. It's gonna be something. Alright. It's gotta be something. That's the shelf. That's the Chittering Coast. Yeah, place with the otters and the crab food, essentially. It's a different spot. Okay. I'm sure reputation getting here. Get a little bit of way through Honored. Still a ways to go, for sure. That's alright. Turn in our quest here. Assume the Wind Reaver.
Their death will be swift.
You succeeded once again. Well done, Awakener. Some 437 weapons. Well, irrelevant. Maybe doing better than that. Technically, could be an upgrade over the polearm, but again, not too worried about that. One-handed weapon to go with the tank set. Yeah, maybe. One-handed sword 410. This one has expertise and mastery. This is hidden expertise. 437 shield. Get a better shield. And does this really matter? Take the shield, I guess.
Be a leaf in the wind.
It's here. We got a whole bunch of new looks of stuff.
Show no mercy.
Show the Awakener. It's this one. Eye of the Awakener. Also slightly different. Jaws of the Awakener. It's a weapon. Awakener's Light. It's like a book. Awakener's Hope. Chronicle of 100 Wars. What's this one? Okay. Neat. Anybody here not daily quests? Doesn't look like it. Bizarre. Finish working on stuff here before it comes back to this. I guess that's fine. Okay. Let us... We'll need to make the other weapon first, and then we can buy the things. Great. Blacksmithing. Master Experiment Decimator. Times 2. Finds an equipped two-handed axe. 463. Beautiful. Working for a living. Achievement get. That is 600 skill points in 2 primary professions. Very much so. Very much so. Blacksmithing. Zen Master. There you go. Okay. Let's make our purchases here.
You seek to trade.
Back from you. Living steel belt buckle. Requires living steel. So if we could buy the living steel bars and make the belt buckles, in theory. Let's get that. And then it doesn't have a one-handed mace. I need that. I already have this. That's what we just made. Ghost Reaver's breastplate. 476 breastplate. Looks pretty good. It's got sockets, socket bonuses. Needs living steel and the spirits of harmony. So we can't actually make these because we don't have more spirits, but we can buy the recipes. We need 8 spirits of harmony to make these. Oof. Yeah, that's a ways off. And then the tanky ones. Okay. So we can't actually make any of these things. That's okay. Living steel. Great. And this. We can figure out the living steel and the trillium and all that. It's gonna be a whole thing. Let's see here. Our Masterwork Spirit Blade Decimators. Which, with the amount of motes needed, I can totally see that being worth 4,000 gold. Slap on some enchants. Now it's an enchanted Masterwork Spirit Blade Decimator. Lots of crit and mastery. Current weapons have crit and haste and some expertise. Let's switch them out a little bit. In terms of plus DPS, 800 and 300. Plus a bunch of strength. Plus a bunch of all the stats. We also have some pieces in here we can look at for actual final upgrades here. Like our DPS moves from 6530 total here. Total damage to 21,400. Bind it? Yep. 25,000. 26,000. Alright. Not the biggest axes. They look pretty fancy. And the new enchant glows look pretty nice too. Look at that. Looking good. Looking real good. How's our hit and stuff doing? We definitely need some more hit. And some more expertise would be good. We can do some stuff in here maybe. Let's go finish things up here. And bank the rest of the stuff we don't need. Huh. So yeah, we can't make the other recipes here because we do not have enough harmony. Definitely a work in progress here. My goodness. The weapons were definitely the right choice though. Always a good time to just get the new weapons. Let's run our way over to Stormwind. Via the portal, obviously. Can't just run to Stormwind. That'd be a trip. Stormwind. Okay. So we have these wrists here, which are the worst ones, but they're technically slightly better. We have some gloves here. These are slightly better. Using the crit and mastery for hit and haste, hit's fine. Plus a little bit. Worth it. Then these are also just ever so slightly better. We need to put the wrist and hands in chance or something. So just the sockets. Put the sockets on these two. Put the gems in it. We could have done that from somewhere else. Depends if they have the blacksmithing supplies.
What's on your mind?
I guess. Let's grab flux. Come. Blacksmithing. Training stuff. Socket bracer. Go. Suck at some gloves. Go.
I'm good.
Ever so slight upgrades here. But better in every way. Spend some cheap stuff on these. It's probably a better gem. It's even higher numbers. See that for when we're doing the fanciest things. And socket. Fly it. Love it. And then we got the bracers I've never been able to be seen, but that's fine. Get some hits. And new gloves. Better in every way. Still don't cover the hands. Goes with the rest of this setup here, though, I guess. Just have a significantly better belt and legs and shoes from different sets here. Alright. Some fancy tassels on the end here. The blue glow. Work with that. Let me get back to the main area there. Switch up some stats, perhaps. Do a little bit more hit here. A bit more expertise. Take some points out of other stuff. Switch it over. Because that is an option. Oh, yeah. With that, DPS of 7,100. Seems pretty good. Comp. And some more stamina and everything too. More health. Just more. Looking good. Let's sell
Honored, I'm sure.
new stuff we don't need anymore. Old stabby sword. And this agility polearm. Which might have been a questionable choice the entire time, but whatever. Okay. And we don't need this cloth wrist here, or some gray stuff. Some chicken, or some fangs.
Very well then.
Okay. Bank some of this stuff. Should be good.
You need something?
Deposit. Got some kybrite left. If I need to do anything with that. Sell this meat. This is for quests. This is for stuff. Maybe. This apple. And we got enough of these shards we can turn in once. That's something. And we should look at the tank
later.
set. Since we're here. DPS. Save. Yes. Tank. Equip set. What we got? It has less dodge and parry. A little bit more armor. Dodge and parry is probably something you still want. It's got hit and expertise. Give me a dodge and shield. I don't know. Here is a trinket. Some dodge. It's got parry and chance for a whole bunch of dodge. Switch out to 390 there. It's probably fine either way. These have dodge but less parry. Just generally slightly better. Expertise instead of mastery. Fine. Here's a necklace. It's got parry instead of dodge. Instead of dodge. Here's a trinket. Mastery and sometimes parry. Eh. Here's a necklace. It's got parry instead of dodge. More stats in general. Again, less dodge. Some parry. This has more dodge. And less parry. Let's switch out some things. I don't know. Doesn't matter. What numbers are bigger? Hit. I hit too much. It's not dual wielding, so it has plenty of hit already. It's worse. These are worse. Parry instead of dodge. 440. At least better than that in every way. It's mastery. Worse. No, keep the blue. Alright. Save that. It's something. But also might be a thing to check if any of this the DPS that would technically even be better. Just looking for more of the actual tanky kind
Hi,
of where
how
it's
are
like
you?
dodge and parry, but still. It's whatever. It's also not something we're
Very
really gonna be
good.
using, that's fine. Okay. We have this for doing quests up there. We go bring this to them. They want that. Sell some crab meat for right now. Buy back all the meats and stuff we need later. And equip the DPS set. 337,000 health. That's a lot more. That's alright. Okay. Let's go decimate some stuff with the Spear Blade Decimators. Next time. Goodbye.